Good morning, guys. Welcome to Princess Ninja Keto. Welcome to my home in the sunshiny state of Florida. And this video and my shoes come to you via special request from one of my amazing subscribers who's been with me forever. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. Actually, her YouTube name is Que Sera Sera. That's actually her YouTube name. So I always sing that song when I'm talking about or referencing her. But anyway, right here, this right here, this is how many steps I took last year. I am recently retired early, and I consider myself an expert on walking. And the reason that I say that is because you can actually go all the way back to the beginning of my channel. That would be so helpful. Thank you in advance. I would easily accumulate between 6,000 and 10,000 steps in one single working day. And that's not including my purposeful goal of 2 miles every single day. I have 3 wonderful pups that I take for a walk every day, at least 1 mile, because they just need that exercise, just like I need that exercise. And I'm not a wonderful pup, but I still need the exercise. All right, so let's start with the oddballs. This is not the first pair of grasshoppers that I've ever owned. They make this in almost every color you could imagine. This is called a grasshopper ortholite. O-R-T-H-O-L-I-T-E. Okay, so let's first talk about the shoe. There's not a lot of arch support, but there is some. This liner is completely removable, and that's one of the reasons I love this shoe, because if it gets a little funky, I just take it out and throw it in the washing machine. Do not dry it though. Don't dry it. Now, I treat all of my shoes that are any kind of leather or suede with Scotchgard. Number one, because it'll repel the water that come on them. Scotchgard is pretty cheap for shoes, right? It helps them maintain their color, and if they do get dirty, you can get the dirt off pretty easy. They're very lightweight, and like I said, they have a removable insert. That's my favorite feature from Grasshopper, is the inserts are removable. You can wash them, and then you don't have stinky feet. These are my bum around work shoes. These are by New Balance. You can tell I get plenty of wear in these. These used to be my casual dress shoes. I like the solid black. I like that there was no emblems or anything on here. I could wear them and make them look like dressy, you know, with a pair of khaki pants. I love that they're super breathable. These things they weigh nothing. This is called Fuel Core Energize by New Balance. You can see new here. You can see Balance. You can see, if you look closely, it says NB right there, New Balance. What I love about New Balance shoes is that they're all made in the United States. They are, yes. But this is the particular brand of this shoe. This is New Balance Fuel Core Energize. And Energize, there's no E in the beginning. It's just N-E-R-G-I-Z-E. So make sure you're writing all of this down, because I'm not going to put all of this in the description. That would be too much. But these are great, super lightweight, great for walking, anything that you're doing. If you're looking for a really good pair of lightweight tennis shoes. And next I'm going to show you the equivalent from Skechers. And I'm going to tell you I like the New Balance better, but I'll tell you why in just a minute. But anyway, if you're looking for a really good pair of solid walking shoes, really lightweight, breathable, this is my jam, right? This is New Balance Energize. All right, guys, these are the equivalent to the New Balance. What I don't like about these shoes, I don't wear these often. I've had them for a year, and you can see they have very, very little wear on them. They're comfortable, but they're so stiff and they're so heavy. Like, they're just not my favorite shoe to walk in. These are brand new and my absolute favorite. These are the most comfortable shoe I've ever tried on by Skechers. Super feather lightweight. These are air-cooled Goga matte shoes. Goga, G-O-G-A. These are super cooled Goga matte shoes. These are incredibly flexible, super lightweight. This material is so soft. It's so soft. These shoes are the most amazing walking shoes ever. These are the only pair of shoes that I've ever taken off the shelf of the store, put on my feet, and wore them without any discomfort, any rubbing, you know, the new shoe blisters. Nothing. These are amazing. I could walk all days. I could walk all day in these. Okay, these are a pair of black. These are also the super cool Goga mats. I found these in the black sparkly. And who doesn't need black sparkly shoes? Once again, you can tell I get a lot of wear out of these. Super lightweight. I love the fabric. I love that they come in so many different colors. And once again, this is the air-cooled Goga matte shoes, and they are my absolute favorite walking shoes of all time. Next up, I love these kicks. These are by Skechers. These are just memory foam. These are super nice. These are great for winter because they're such a thick shoe. Unlike most of my walking shoes, this shoe is a lot thicker, keep your foot a lot warmer. This would be great if you're walking in the fall or the spring and you have a real chilly morning. You definitely wouldn't want to wear, you know, these New Balance because your feet would freeze, right? But these have full coverage. The tongue of this shoe comes all the way up to the top, so it's almost complete coverage of your foot, right? You don't even need to wear no peak socks with these. You can get away with just a low ankle sock. These are a little heavier duty, but once again, I told you I wear these when it's cooler outside. I wear these if I'm in a condition where I just need to have my full foot covered. These are great. They look great with jeans. They look great with cargo pants, cargo shorts. These are super great and really comfortable. These shoes right here are from Skechers line, the Go Step Light. Go Step, S-T-E-P Light. I have owned 3 pair of these. The current pair that I have here, of course, you can see look like a leather or a suede. I wear the crud out of these. As a matter of fact, I took them off my feet while we were doing the video to show you these shoes. I love these. I can throw them in the washing machine. Do not throw them in the dryer. But I can throw these in the washer machine. I've had several pair of these that were like denim and canvas, and you can throw them right in the washer, bring them right out and wear them again. Probably about the 4th or 5th time you wash them, you're probably gonna have to replace them. But these have lasted me forever. They're super cushiony. They're definitely good on my back if you're standing on a hard surface. They are very comfortable. They're low profile, allowing the top of your foot to be exposed. You do have to wear a low profile sock with these. Let me show you what I have on my feet now for these. See if I can get my foot. See, I have the low profile socks that just cover my toes. This pair of shoes is not so much for walking. It's just part of my Skechers collection, but just showing you just how much they have available. Look at that. That is really air cooled. So if you wanted a full coverage shoe, say you were going into a restaurant, something like that, you didn't want to wear sandals or anything, you wanted your foot covered, you could do this and still keep nice and cool because that is definitely air cooled. There's lots of cushion here. This is just their air cooled memory foam slip-on shoes. I thought they were cool, just something a little bit different that I could wear when I just wanted a little different shoe. And why not? All right, guys, I had to buy this particular pair of shoes in wide. This is their wide. Do you see how narrow that is? This is what they consider their wide shoe, but it's wide across this part. Now, these shoes are not super friendly to slick surface floors. So if you have a shiny glass surfaced floor, these are not your best bet because they made the plastic on the bottom so hard that it kind of hits that slick surface and you will take off. I am very careful about wearing these. I only pack these with me like if we're going somewhere and I'm not on these slick surface floors in my house because I have almost broke my neck a couple of times. I love the style of this shoe, the color of this shoe. I love how sporty and fashionable this shoe looks. This is Skechers Wide Fit Air Cooled Memory Foam. These are super comfortable, super lightweight, lots of support, lots of stretch in here. It really just hugs the foot like a glove. It's got really nice memory foam in here. But once again, the only design flaw with these particular shoes is do not wear them on a slick surface floor. There's nothing stopping you from sliding. Especially if I just mop my floors, I have to be super careful. So these are a great shoe if you don't have anything like that to worry about. If you have a roughed up surface or if you have carpet or whatever, these might work really well for you, but I just don't wear them in the house because I don't want to break a hip. But that is the end of my Skechers collection. It will not be the end of my Skechers obsession. I am sure in the future I will continue to shop New Balance and Skechers because in my personal opinion, they are the absolute 100% most comfortable walking shoe. All right, guys, this is my first meal of the day. I have a black coffee and I have a 3-egg chicken omelet. No cheese, no veg, no nothing, just egg and chicken. All right, so this is gonna be a week-long project, probably. We have saved just about every memento from our children's school, award ceremonies, papers they wrote, all kinds of stuff. We have totes and photo boxes and everything, full of everything. And so I am going to take on the task of going through each one of these bins this week and get it in a photo frame, get it in a photo album, create a photo wall in the hallway to the spare bedroom. Let me show you that. All right, guys, other than my pencil drawing of this mother and baby giraffe that I did, oh gosh, probably 20 years ago, we have this very long wall here, which needs to be filled with family photos. I'm going to do a super cool design. We're going to keep everything to black photo frames. That way it matches what we have going on in the living room, but I'm kind of excited. So that's what I'm going to be working on this week. All right, guys, I picked up the totes. One of these was $10. The other one was $12. I like them because they have the latch lids on them. That's the company that makes these. But these are quite expensive. So out of the $100 I spent today, this right here was $22 of that. But I have to go out and start buying some photo albums and storage and everything else. This is a combination of my family, Pat's family, my kids, Pat's kids, and my job. I bought all of these photo albums and I bought some of these, what do you call these? Holy cow, scrapbooks. I have some more scrapbooks that I already have saved, but I'm going to start doing some scrapbooking. I'm going to start getting some of these photos, but so that I'm not overwhelmed, my first organization is to separate. I'm going to be making piles. Pat's pile, that's him, his kids, all things his kids, his family. My pile, that's my child, all things my family. And then miscellaneous stuff, is either going to be yard sale, Facebook Marketplace, or it's going to be, you know, a giveaway, thrifting. But by the time I'm done, I'm going to have all of these empty totes to add to Paige's and Liz's totes, and I should be able to successfully get all of their stuff packed up and get it out of here. Because that box is so heavy, the one with the map on it, that is Pat's father's mementos box. I went ahead and went through that, and I've got that here. The big black box next to it is our cruise photos. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that here and show you what I've done. Let me just tell you, literally, I am just going to pick at some of this roast beef because I'm starving, but everything is too much of a mess for me to stop doing what I'm doing, so I'm just going to kind of pick at some lunch meat while I'm working. This is Liz's tote, all of her brochures and pamphlets and everything else that we've saved her over the year for big moments in her life. I've got all of these pictures in piles based on who they belong to. Gosh, guys, look at me in my 20s. Look at that. Totally different person, huh? I think that was high school, 1986. I was 16 years old in that one. 1985. See what we got here. Oh my gosh, this picture about made me cry. That's me and my dad. And then that was me as a baby. But I've got all of these pictures sorted. I already have one album completely done. And look at what I did, guys. I put my baby bracelet, Libby. That was my maiden name. So I took my bracelet and I put my bracelet inside here. You know, it's got a little place where you can put a photo for the album. And then, of course, that was the little card that was on my bassinet when I was born. It says my mom's name, my birth date, how much I weighed. I was 7 pounds, 1 ounce, 19 inches long. And that's a little baby picture of me. But I was about a year old in that picture. 9 months, I think. But anyway, I did the best I could chronologically. That's the house I grew up in. That was my grandma. These are my grandparents. But anyway, any pictures in this album are Libby family. So anybody in my immediate family. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and cousins, grandparents, and parents. So I got that all done. This is the box I found for my daughter. I've got a bunch of her stuff in here. I've got that full. This is Liz's box with a bunch of her stuff. And then so all I basically have to do, and that's Travis's. So Travis is this handsome guy here. That is my husband's son. Isn't that a great family photo? That's our family photo. But anyway, so... And then over here underneath my husband's parcels, I don't know, he got all this gigantic stuff in the mail today. It's weird. But anyway, on that lid, I have all the 8x10s and stuff that I want to put in photo frames. There's my military photo, guys. I want to put all of these pictures in frames and put them in the hallway for the family. But anyway, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be, and I'm finding myself stressed, so I may have to take a break. All right, guys, this is dinner. I'm having a salad with some cucumber, a few olives, a pickled egg, some pepperoni slices, and some grilled chicken breast. For the dressing, I did a coleslaw style dressing using mayonnaise, vinegar, and sweetener. All right, guys, if you're still with me, I want to thank you so much for watching. I know this is a longer than normal video, but we had a lot going on early this morning, and we thoroughly discussed my Skechers and New Balance shoe obsession, so got that out of the way. I had to walk away from the photo album project because seeing pictures of my dad was getting way too emotional. Good news is I got my floors mopped and steamed, so they look beautiful. Now tomorrow I have a female appointment. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's hurting. I'm just going for a checkup. And we won't discuss that. But I'm not sure what tomorrow's vlog is going to be. Right here is a picture of what I do when I'm intuitively eating. If you remember yesterday, I nailed my protein, nailed my carbohydrate, and I kept my calories under 1,600. Today, I'm at 1,200 calories. I've nailed my protein goal. Don't need a fancy calculator. Just follow Dr. Westman's rules of eating phase 1, and it's literally that easy. Emotionally, it's not, but being this strict and trying a whole foods approach. But I'm on day 2 of giving up dairy. I feel better today. I'm less inflamed. Joints hurt a little less. This morning, the scale dropped a little bit, but I think I'm going to keep my weigh-ins a secret until the week in review so I can get some views on my week in review. You guys tend to like the weigh-ins, the results. So that's all I got for you today. Had a great day today. Again, I appreciate all the watch time, comments, interactions. Tomorrow I'm going to be gone to Ocala for most of the day, so I don't know how much vlogging, but you will see a vlog, if nothing else, for accountability. I hope you enjoyed today's day in the life, and I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.